Good morrow, everybody. Welcome to our pageant. This is the history of the Howe Triangle. Now, before we start, can we just introduce our excellent cast? We have, starting in this corner here, Queen Cartimandua, if that's the right pronunciation. We have King Caractacus. We have a Roman centurion. King Harold. William the Conqueror. Queen Matilda. The Reverend John Wycliffe. We have a Mrs. Clouty Dumpling. And we have a magnificent Queen Victoria. We have Adam, who is a Victorian child. We have Alex, the train driver. We have, as you might have guessed, a Spitfire pilot. An Olympic runner. And of course, our expert, hopefully, Triangle Orchestra. And yours truly is King Henry, who is going to narrate this wonderful event. Right, good morrow everybody here. It's good to see you all. I hope that you will not shed a tear, but laughter fill the hall. For you, we have some history, of which I'll tell you now. Of people living in villages 3, a triangle place called Howe. Now, over 10,000 years ago, the ice around the earth began to melt, as did the snow, and Britain's land gave birth.
See, it's cold outside.
I really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I gotta go
But
away.
baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has
And hoping
been
that you drop in.
so very nice.
I'll hold your hand. They're just like
My mother will start to work.
beautiful. What's your
My
heart?
daughter will be pacing the floor.
The fire of my life on the top. Get over that old down.
It looks quite lean, but let's give it a go.
Stone Age man appeared nearby. His name was Farmer Green. His wife said,
Let's give it a go, although it looks quite lean.
at least it has a little stream, and to the north a river. Beyond it is a place extreme called,
Durham.
she said with a shiver. And so they set up camp near here, and many children later soon found the land to richly bear, so making their food source greater. Eventually the settlements grew in this triangle-shaped valley, and also people passing through decided they would tarry. Want to shake hands with everybody? The beck provided water clean. The rolling land did inspire. Looking at it, Farmer Green said,
I think I'll call it Yorkshire.
sadly, as the years went by, troubles got more, not fewer. The Romans gave the battle cry to fight Queen Cartimandua. Now, she hated King Caractacus, who was famous for his song. But ladies, he made such a fuss, and always went in for a throng. The Romans came, the Romans went, defeating our tribes who all woed. The Romans forgotten in the event, except for their massive great road. Eventually, a new king rose. His name round here was Harold, a mighty man who struck a pose. His name, of course, was Harold. Farmer Green, or Mrs. Green, if she can fight her way through.
Yeah, I missed your tap, sorry.
Okay. The Howe Triangle drew their breath when a Frenchman came on the scene. Would it bring slavery? Would it bring death? Would it be the end of Farmer Green? Oh dear. William the Conqueror knew his stuff. Well known for his native cunning, he soon cut a swathe through the rough and sent poor Harold running. His queen, the sweet Matilda, his success did want to portray. Creative ideas filled her. Result, the tapestry of the earth. It's coming. Once crowned, our William then set forth to a place oft known as heaven, our Howe Triangle in the north. He'd heard it was much like Devon. A decree he made in Ovington, ring to me Farmer Green. This little triangle you live on is the greenest I've ever seen. With pride our farmer swelled his chest as William had a look. With the villagers, the king was so impressed, he put them in Doomsday Book. the scene of famous men comes a pious John Wycliffe. He was a real phenomenon and created quite a tiff. From the Howe Triangle he set out to a college called Balliol. In his mind he had no doubt to create an English Bible for all. So from our small green pleasant land he'd set out to do good. Around the world his work it stand, the tests of time withstood. The years they passed our triangle by, Scots people heard of its fame. So green, so quiet, they said,
Okay.
we like to play their game. So, drovers coming from the north and wanting a quiet life, for the Howe Triangle set forth. One even brought his wife. I think Farmer Green should welcome her. So, if you ever need a meal, try our special clootie dumpling. In Hutton Magna we serve it weal with a bit of Highland fling. To her Balmoral, on the Roman road she came. Queen Victoria was very moral, but had heard of our triangle fame. When Adam bowed and said hello, she liked the look of his face. So she gave him a pretty bow and a hanky made of lace. That Hutton Magna station was new, was something she had never heard. But alas, that story was never true. The train driver's been transferred. She searched in vain, she gave a sigh, defender of her nation, while everybody heard her cry, "Where's my Hutton Magna station?" In the Howe Triangle life went on. Our Farmer Green kept ploughing, till the soil along each furlong and the beck it kept on flowing. Farmer Green and Mrs. Green. Then, in Britain's darkest day, with so much owed by so many to so few, while the Battle of Britain was on its way, a Spitfire nearby flew. In the Howe Triangle we were blue and everyone was fearing, except the chaps from Squadron 222, who thought we needed cheering. So a daring RAF chap took his Spitfire to the Tees, and, while waving wildly with his hat, flew under Winston Bridge with ease. In 2012 a sprinter came, her medals they did jangle. Carrying the Olympic flame, she did a tour of the triangle. From all this history you can see our triangle story we can tell, thanks to the Heritage Lottery and Northern Rock Foundation as well. But what of good old Farmer Green with his missus by his side? What will happen in the future scene? Will his work as a farmer abide? After all these centuries gone by, in the future will he stay? Has he cared for the fields and water supply in a green, sustainable way? Let's see what they will be doing. Let's see what they will be doing when the year is 2062. Will the land still be renewing? Will the triangle sky be blue? Our Howe Triangle is a place where people like to be. So let's put on a smiling face for our continuing history.